Hello everybody, what is up? It is Dangeles, and welcome back to episode 149 of Constructing Los Angeles. How's everybody doing? We are back in the city today, and today I want to start off this video with the announcements on what CLD 150 is going to be about. So, CLD 149 today is we're going to start off the video just by talking about some of the, the details for CLD 150. So let's just jump right into it. CLD 150, guys, is going to be an award show for Los Angeles. So now the Academy Awards, the Oscars, are given out in February. So I thought it'd be a cool time this month to do an award show of my own for Los Angeles with the help of you guys as, I guess, the Academy. You guys are going to be the voters. So I have 8 awards to give out on CLD 150. And I'm going to be using this episode to tally your guys' votes on which part of the city should take home each award. So I'm going to go through all the awards, and I'm going to give details on how you guys can vote right now. So there are 8 awards, and they range from a bunch of different things, related to the entire series of Constructing Los Angeles. So there's going to be stuff from all 149 episodes, and we're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So the first award is Best Skyscraper. So now I'm not going to give the nominees for each award because those will be kind of like announced in kind of like a special edited award show for CLD 150. But you guys, what you want to do is you want to there's actually a bunch of links in the description of this video, and they're all polls. And you can click on the poll and you can vote on what you want to win the award. And all of the nominees will be listed. There's going to be 4 nominees for each award. So obviously the first one is Best Skyscraper. I'll just give you guys an example. The nominees for Best Skyscraper are the Eclipse Towers, my supermarket tower, Bone Meals Tower, the Beacon Industries Tower, that modern building, and the LD office building, the one made out of sandstone that's kind of in the older part of the city. So those are the 4 nominees for Best Skyscraper. And you guys can click and vote on the straw polls in the description. So I've a couple live streams ago, I found out about this website called Straw Poll where you can just kind of create your own polls. It's really easy, and we were using that to kind of get answer questions on the stream, and it was kind of sparked my idea to do something like this. So that's what I'm going to be using to get your guys' votes on the awards and what award should be given out to the nominees. So anyway, let's go ahead and continue listing off all the awards that are going to be given out. So we already said Best Skyscraper. The next one is Best House, then Best Company Name. So all the companies that I've made on the world. Best Episode. So you get there's 4 of my personal favorite episodes that I chose, and you guys can pick which one of those was your favorite. Then Best Vehicle. So we have CLD is littered with vehicles. We got vehicles all over the city, anything from the trucks to the jets in the sky. All those stuff are nominees. And then Best Interior, so the best interior on houses. This award is kind of funny because not everything is furnished, but it's really strictly towards best interior on a house. So obviously all the nominees will be there. And Best House and Best Interior have similar nominations because, usually a great house comes with a great interior. And then the last 2 awards are Best Catchphrase. So obviously I've said a bunch of funny stuff along the way here on the episodes. So I have 4 of the catchphrases that I've said throughout the series. I have a feeling I know which one's going to win that. And then finally, the last award is Best Question of the Day. So the best question of the day that was answered on video since I started that. I don't even remember what the first episode was when I started Question of the Day. But I'm going to go through and choose what my favorite question of the day was. And you guys could pick on which one was your favorite, and then an award will be given out to that. So those are the 8 awards for the CLD 150 LD Award Special. And I'm going to give you guys a couple of days to give your votes in the description. Just click on all the links. It'll open up a poll, and you just click your answer. And again, I'll let the votes pile up over a couple of days before I release the CLD 150 award show episode. But I wanted to start off this video by explaining to you guys how this is going to work. So as long as you're here watching this video, you'll be able to fully participate in CLD 150. So with that, everybody, I'm pretty excited for this. I think it's kind of a cool idea. It's something fun. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about it. So I'm going to cut now to just regular, business as usual CLD. But obviously I wanted to start out the video just by making this announcement. So back to regular CLD right now. All right, everybody, back to live building. Hope you guys liked the announcement. So let's go ahead and continue. So while I was announcing, I was working on this thing. It's kind of like the top arch thing that we were working on last episode. That's no longer an arch. It's now a wall. I want to add more detail to it because right now it's under detailed, and I have a problem with things that are under detailed. So, well, actually, another thing I need to do is I need to replace all the sides with the pillared quartz blocks. I almost forgot to do that. But yeah, I was still working on the theater. I'm just trying to make some progress on it. You know, in a perfect world, I would have the LD ceremony inside of the theater, right? But I'm not sure if it's going to be done by then. I might still do it in here as like kind of an unfinished product. I'll just do it on the stage even though like the room isn't done. Or maybe I'll just, you know, grind it out in the next few days, because I'm going to give you guys a few days to kind of, you know, vote, give your votes and stuff like that. So obviously, because everybody doesn't just watch the video like the second it comes out, you know, people watch it over like the first couple of days, obviously. So I'll give you guys plenty of time to vote. So I'll probably do CLD 150 like three or 4 days after this episode. So that way you guys have plenty of time to vote. So maybe in that time I'll be able to get a significant amount done on this theater to the point where I can actually do the award ceremony inside, because I think that would be really cool. And I probably shouldn't miss an opportunity like that, because it's kind of like perfect for that. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. I'm just trying to build it like how my plan is. I'm just trying to stick to my plan. You know, it's pretty cool right now. It's not perfect, but it'll get there. I want to work on these side walls too, so let's do that a little bit. Let me just get out the necessary materiales right here. Now what about this right here? Do I want to get rid of this? Yeah, I don't need this. It's going to leak into the inside, which is kind of an issue. But I feel like there's a way to solve this problem, and I got to figure that out. Maybe I can do this. This might be the solution. I can put a pillared quartz wall here. That way it's kind of good on both sides, instead of just good on one side and bad on both, or bad on the other. Yeah, because that way on the inside now it's kind of just like a quartz in the corner. Yeah, that's fine. That's better than having blue there. So, okay, so let's take this across here, and this is going to run all the way down to right here. I'm going to have this come up right here as well. Not sure how high up this is going to go yet, because I'm still trying to figure out how these walls are going to work. But I do want to add windows on these walls. To the window, to the wall. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to get up some swiftness. I think I want to add these really fancy, schmancy, with detailed windows. So let's do it. All right. So we're going to take this across here. And yeah, so let's see. By the way, guys, on the nomination, or like on the episode where we actually do like give out the awards, I'll give all the statistics on who voted for what, like the percentages and stuff like that, and I'll do, you know, little, you know, mini movies for each award and stuff like that. Like the nominees are so and so, kind of like the Oscars. So that's kind of my plan for that. I think it was a really cool idea. Hopefully it'll turn out good. It really sounds really cool in my head. So hopefully it'll be cool when it's actually like a video. So we'll see. I think it's going to be one of the best LD episodes to date if it goes well. All right, so we got glass. I'm going to get out some of this, and we need all this stuff here. And I'm just going to build some sort of window thing. I'm not really sure how it's going to work, but we're going to figure this out, guys. Let's see. Do I want to... Yeah, we need this again. Okay. So I'm going to put windows. Let's find some spots for them. I guess right here is perfect. So that's going to go there. So that's 1. So that is actually 4 away from the wall here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So the second one's going to be right here. Yep. And then we can put one in the middle here as well. So we got 3 of them. Like that. Seems like a pretty solid plan. One thing I am going to change, I'm going to move this one a little bit closer. That way we have a little bit more of a separation between all these walls here. So, okay, there's one there and right there. And then we got a good thing I got these blocks out. I ended up that I am going to need these. So we're going to take this across here like that. No CLD question of the day, by the way, guys. Just because, you know, I will. There's 2 reasons for it. One, because I already chose the nominations for question of the day, so I don't want like I didn't want to like find a question that was really good and then have it be left out of like the nominations. So CLD question of the days will resume for 151. So sounds like a plan, everybody. All right. And as far as working on Xbox 360 and like all that stuff and converting to Xbox One, I think I'm getting pretty close. You know, I want to get this building more or less finished, and then just do a couple of other things around the city, and then finish the stadium. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do as far as, you know, this world is concerned, as far as, you know, doing things on 360. So hopefully that'll be done, you know, relatively soon, and we can move over to Xbox One, where I have a lot more space to build cool stuff. You know, I took a trip to Atlanta over last weekend, and it was really cool because like I kind of got like I was always thinking about building an airport in LD, and everybody always suggests it, and I kind of had a chance to kind of because I hadn't been in an airport for a while, so I kind of forgot how they're set up, and I got a chance to kind of just kind of I guess observe the kind of like how airports are in terms of like how they're laid out and stuff like that. Like you'll have like rental car area, the baggage claim, security checkpoint, stuff like that. So that's all the stuff that I'm gonna have to build for if I decide to build an airport. So all of those things will be figured out once we eventually start working on that. But yeah, I mean this world needs an airport, no doubt about it. It needs a terminal for Danville, no question about it. I'm thinking that adding 3 windows here might be a little bit much, because I want to make them really fancy, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna have the ability to do that with just how this is set up. If I did something like this, that's like the top of the window. That actually looks pretty good. Let's go with that. Let's go with that, everybody. All right. So I guess I didn't really get to the welcoming everybody. Welcome back, everybody, to CLD. I know we're 10 minutes into the video at this point, but welcome back, everybody. 149. It's crazy. All right, so this is going to come across here, and then we're going to add all this fancy schmancy window designs and all that stuff to make it look all pretty like that. I like it. I like it. That looks great. All right, so we got to just replace this light stained clay or whatever this stuff is called. Can't remember half the names of the blocks in this game. Light blue stained clay, I believe. Something like that. That looks good. That's just pretty much what I'm looking for in windows. Nothing too wacky. I'm thinking that these extending all the way to the ground might not be the best possible solution, though. What if we did something like this instead? That actually doesn't look bad with kind of like the skip of it. I don't know really how to explain that, but that actually doesn't look that bad. I obviously got to add some greenery, no doubt about it. This place needs some greenery, so we'll throw a couple of Danville's anvils in between these windows here. Might even throw them on the end. I'll give an extra little block on the end here, so I can add 1 extra Danville's anvil on each side. And I don't think Danville's Anvils is a company. So for the companies, guys, for the company nomination, I did 4 companies that are currently already have a building set up for them. So, for example, Bedrock Tires has not been included in the nominations, even though that probably is one of the best in terms of like a name. And then Danville's Anvils is not included either because neither of those companies have a building yet on the world. So I really stuck to the companies that already have a building. So, for example, one of the nominations is Taylor Swiftness Potions. So right over here, this building is the Taylor Swiftness Potions building. Although it's not done on the interior, at least it has a building for itself. So that's why that's going to be one of the nominations. All right, so yeah, this is looking pretty good. Let's just add a little bit more detail to this. I want to put like something up here, maybe like there, and right here possibly. Maybe even one more right there. Nah, that's going to be kind of interrupting that. Do I want to leave that one on the side? Heck no, I don't. Looks kind of weird. So, yeah, that's good. Okay, so how this is going to work, right, is this is going to kind of come off with some quartz slabs, and then the roof is going to kind of, I'm not really sure if it's going to be flat yet, these side roofs. It might not be. It might be. It really just depends on how the build goes. But for now, that's kind of what I'm looking for on the side. So we have, once this is on both sides, it's going to look good. And then there's going to be a tower over top of the stage. So there's going to be a big tower that goes up. It'll probably be about the height of those buildings over there, whatever that may be. Let's just double check the map real quick. I'm thinking it's like, I don't know, 150 maybe, 144. Yeah, it'll be about 140. So somewhere right around here, like right here somewhere. This is going to be about how tall this building is going to be. So it should be able to clear this building fairly good, or this part of the building fairly good, and then everything from there. So I do want to add some windows up on the top here because this part is pretty flat, and there's definitely going to be some areas where I could add some windows up here. So I'm thinking maybe like right here, we can open up some space. like right there. That could be a window. Again, not entirely sure, but just kind of see how it goes. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 4x3 windows right there. That might not look bad. Yeah, that'll look good. It's just gonna add a little bit, and there's gonna be some rooms in here, so whatever, like office buildings or something. Not really office buildings, but maybe, or maybe I'll put like I have no idea what I'll put above this theater. Maybe just like planning rooms for the, or like the backstage, I guess. It'll be just kind of like in a tower format. That might work. Okay, so then right here we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do. So I'm gonna probably place something like this, like that. Yeah, that looks good. Connects to the wall, but it's not the end of the world. I gotta add more hotels in CLD, or on this world. I don't think we have that many hotels. When I was thinking about it the other day, like just kind of comparing apartment buildings to office buildings. We don't have any hotels. That's gonna be a thing that we're gonna have to add at some point. I might make these buildings over here once these are done. Over here, if we fly over to this part of the city. On the plaza here, we have this building, which is an apartment building and a restaurant. We have the coffee shop. We have this building, which is offices. These two buildings, I think I'm going to make them like dual standing hotels for the plaza, because it's kind of like the main attraction of the city in terms of like the, just the regular area of it. Obviously, the city is going to expand a lot once we get to Xbox One. But yeah, I mean, I need to add more hotels in the city. So that was just one thing I thought to do. I'm probably going to wait to do those buildings on Xbox One because I really just don't have any ideas for them right now. Building skyscrapers is kind of boring, so, I don't really get a lot of motivation to build skyscrapers, to be honest, because, they're very repetitive, and I'm just not really a big fan of building skyscrapers. I much rather build houses and other buildings. So skyscrapers are something that, takes me a little bit more time to, find some ideas and some inspiration for it, just because it's like, it is kind of a pain in the butt to build because it's just so tedious. So, all right. So something like that is going to be our, I guess, I don't know, these windows here. What if I took something across there? Is that gonna ruin the design? Probably won't. It might look okay. Have this coming across there. Why not? Let's see how it looks. Nah, that doesn't ruin it at all. There we go. That's pretty cool. So we have a couple of windows there. That's going to just be for whatever it's going to be. Not sure yet. I might even add some more windows right here, like another one. Like right here, maybe. Yeah, that's going to be a good spot for one. Just trying to add as much detail to this place as possible. Alright, so let's go back over here. Okay, so we're going to do the same exact window design for this, since it is the same dimensions. It's 3x3 instead of 3x4, but that's fine. So like that, and this is going to go across right here, and this is going to go out like that. Now, what if I took this across here? Could I connect that to something? Oh, I could actually. It kind of connects to that. Not super smooth, but that might not look very good. Actually, I don't mind that, to be honest. I really don't. The window's not as big. Maybe I'll take it up one more. So I'll have it go here. Nope, that's not right. Here instead. It's kind of connected to this design above, but I'm not worried about that. I don't think that's going to be a problem. So right here instead. Like that. Oh yeah, got to connect this in here. Like that instead. Just so it's a little bit taller and it matches up with the other windows. Yeah, that's probably going to look pretty good. It's like, this is like right on the edge of the map, so like I want to look at it from like a further distance, but I kind of can't. Alright, that's cool. I'll take that. That's pretty good for now, for that top area. I don't love the windows, but I don't hate them. 1 second, let me just kind of look at this and get an idea. It kind of looks like a face a little bit. A very angry face of some sort of mutant creature. I don't know, I'm not sold on the windows. I'll leave them for now. Alright, so we have to do the same design here on the other side, so let's put that in. And then we're going to go from there. So, let's see. We're going to take this across. Of course, we need some swiftness for this. Haven't had to use the mono controller yet, which is interesting. Haven't had to break anything. So, but I am using it. The nice chrome controller. It's beautiful. It is beautiful, everybody. No doubt about that. And I'm probably going to get another one for Xbox One soon. Obviously, when we make the change, definitely going to be getting one. But until then, it's not going to happen. And what's really annoying is you actually can't record game chat. So let me just backtrack a little bit. When we're playing Survival Island, Tyler and I record Tyler's voice through Xbox Audio Game Chat, which is why it doesn't sound super amazing. Like, it's not super clear. But we really don't have any choice because Tyler doesn't have a computer, so he can't use Skype. Like, we can't record over Skype. And, you know, they don't actually have that feature on Xbox One. So, you know, my old motto back from 2013, you know, Xbox One, 359 steps backwards is starting to you know, come back and haunt me again, because I was really starting to like Xbox One until I found out like about that, and I was like, wow, that's kind of stupid, because it's like, it's such an easy thing to add to the game, or to the console, and I feel like the Kinect is the reason why they don't have it. So whatever, the Kinect was the worst idea ever. I don't understand. I don't even have my Kinect plugged in on my Xbox One. I just unplugged it and I don't even use it. It's too frustrating. Like, it would just snap like an unsnap when I didn't even want it to. Like, when I was just playing and talking, it would just do it by itself, and I ain't about that life. I'm just not really a big fan of like Kinect stuff. It's kind of silly to me, so I don't even do any of that crap. So I just have it unplugged. But yeah, I wish the Xbox One was a little bit. Whoa, holy crap! My controller just spazzed out. Anyway, yeah, I just wish the Xbox One was able to have that feature. It would be cool, because Tyler and I would be able to like record games without having to record with Skype, and Tyler doesn't have a computer, so we can't record with Skype. All right, let's see here. So, this might look really good when it's done, like this front area. Once we add like both walls, it's gonna start to come together really nice. I'm thinking about actually kind of like taking this design here and kind of turning it. So let me give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking here. Since this is like one block lower than it needs to be, that's kind of like a problem. I might extend that up one block. But anyway, let's see. So if this came across right here, I would have it like kind of extend like this, and then have like one of these kind of, I don't know, like half, like, I don't know, semicircle or whatever you want to call it, half circle, a half ellipse thing, turning here. So basically the exact same design as I'm going for, like that, just basically turning, right? And that would be like the roof for the sides of this building. That might look pretty good. I'll have to experiment with it, see how it looks, and then, you know, kind of get back to you guys about that. But that's kind of an idea that I had in the back of my mind. Might not work, but I'll try it. Okay, so right here we got to take across some stairs, just running all the way across to here. And we're going to go ahead and get out our blocks again we need for our windows. So right here, jump 2 blocks, then jump 3, then jump 2, then jump 3. I believe that's how that works. That doesn't look right. No, it goes 2 away from this wall, and then jump 2, then 1. Then I don't know why I thought that I had to jump 3. I don't know where that idea was coming from. Yeah, I don't know where I got that idea from, but it's fine over here. So we got 2 right here, and there, and then jump 1, and then right there. That looks good. Yep, that's absolutely correct. All right, so this is gonna come up right here as well. These windows are just, you know, trying to make these windows. This is like something I was talking about, you know, a couple episodes back. You know, just don't just put like glass. You know, try to add some things around your windows so they don't just look like, you know, glass on a wall, because it doesn't look that good in Minecraft. So let's see, especially in this texture pack, I like in the natural you can get away with it. The glass in the natural texture pack is absolutely unbelievable. It's incredible. It's like the best glass in the whole freaking game, I tell you. But, you know, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like it's good in one texture pack and it's not so good in another. So still waiting for that texture pack that kind of brings it all together, you know what I mean? All right. Okay, so let's see. How many blocks up is this? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got to do 5. So I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for this LD show. I'm curious to see what is going to win, like my nominations that I chose. You know, the thing about it is, I know there's a couple of them that are going to be kind of obvious, and I won't be surprised at all if they win. But then there's another couple of them that I'm like, I have no idea what the winner's going to be, and it's going to be interesting to see. So that's going to be exciting. You know, obviously, like for best house, I mean, I don't even think I need to, you know, obviously, it's kind of obvious what's going to win. I'm not going to say it, but I think everybody knows what I'm talking about right now. But you know, it's gonna be a cool vote. You know, some of that's gonna be a landslide, but others are gonna be really close votes, and I'm kind of excited to see, because you know, obviously I have an opinion as well, and I'm curious to see if my opinions will match up with, you know, the opinions of everybody else. You know what I mean? Like the mass opinion. So it's gonna be exciting. I think it's gonna be something totally fun and different, something I've never done on my channel before, and should be pretty cool. So just to kind of, it's really this, the whole idea of this is just to kind of give you guys a chance to, you know, let your, you know, just kind of, you know, it's kind of like a viewer's choice kind of thing. It's gonna be pretty cool. All right, and there we go. It's like just like that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take some anvils, and we're gonna add these bushes, and I think that's where we're going to close out today's video. So I gotta try to get back to some building. Again, I was traveling last week, and then I came right back, and I had to go to school for the week. So my school schedule sucks this semester. It really does. I have a lot of classes, and they're pretty tough, and you know, I don't have a lot of time to record, or even build. So I'm gonna try to find some time to record some CLD, or to build some CLD this weekend, and just make some more progress on the world. And then we'll do the CLD 150. So that's gonna be really awesome. This looks good on the front. This definitely is starting to make some progress here. These side walls kind of make it, you know, kind of bring it all together. And you know, something I could add actually to kind of continue the theme of this build would be to take the light stained clay and the light gray stained clay and add some sort of something here, maybe right here possibly, kind of run this through. This might be a possibility. Let's just see how it looks. It might not look very good. We're gonna see. I'm hoping that this looks good, because I want to kind of continue that design. I like that a lot, having, you know, kind of the lining of gray wool, or sorry, you know, light gray stained clay and white stained clay, just kind of having that lining. Let's see how that looks. Is that gonna add something to it? Oh, without a question, that's definitely a good improvement. Oh, you know what I could do? I could have it like run all the way through. So for example, could have it go here, and then like there, and then like that. Oh, is that gonna be weird? You know what? It was a good idea. It was a good thought, but I'm not so sure that's too good. I don't know. I don't really like that. I'm gonna switch it back. But anyway, guys, thank you everybody for watching. Be sure to vote. Make sure you vote for your choice. Give it your honest opinion, all that stuff, and should be a really exciting, fun video. So, all right, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna add that same thing on that side, and this front wall here is starting to come together pretty nicely. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been your friend in the neighborhood, Dan Lags. Uh-oh, I might have just given away one of the catchphrase nominees, but that's nothing. Don't worry about that, guys. Don't worry about that. Just go ahead and make sure you vote. Thanks for watching, everybody. It has been Dan Lags. I'll see you guys on the next one. Give it a like if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys on episode 150. Peace out.